Yeah, we don't have to go in. Who said we had to go in right away? Did anybody say we had to go in right away? Did you say we had to go in right away? I have to, what do you call it? What do you call it? You know, conform to standards of decency. Though I do get rewarded for creativity in modesty, you know? Sim. Creativity in modesty. Modesty. What is modesty? I ask you that. Though I have to admit to not being particularly interested in your version of the answer, so I would keep your mouth shut if I were you. I'm just kidding, Fuchiku. I didn't mean to hurt your feelings. But you know what? If I did, don't worry about it, chickie baby. It's one of the things you learn in life. The more times your feelings get hurt, the easier it gets to deal with. Say, okay, no biggie. No big deal. My darling. No big deal at all. No big deal, my darling. This is good. Vegetable corn milk. I'm very hungry. That's part of the reason it's so good. I don't eat these days until I don't know, 7 a.m. Yum, 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 yum. Non capisco, non provate, gotta get water. Oh, that's what I needed to do. And it's so good. Oh, wait a minute, I have brandy now. That's a good thing to have instead of water to rehydrate myself. Actually, please do not allow me to go into that very hot bath without getting 3 cups of water. And if you think I'm getting overly salacious, I mean subracious, or loquacious, instabilinacious, well, you know, if you think I'm talking too fucking much, just say, shut the fuck up, man. That's a nice acro epithet. It's a little tricky, because you can't say stiffum. There isn't an I, the bugger. So that's why it's not stiffum. So, you gotta work on it. I would say, at this very moment in my life, I would put myself at, I don't know, 40 to 60% chance of pronouncing it correctly. Which means, of course, I have a 40 to 60% chance of pronouncing it incorrectly. So, I prefer to practice that sort of thing on my own. That's what we do a lot of. We work to master things. To get things to the point where they're moving on autopilot. No, not without connection. Well, as autopilot must do. Has to have connection with the outside world. Autopilot doesn't work if it just put the old brick on the gas pedal and say hoochie coo. now the screen dims out. Oh, this thing seems to be going off after 20 minutes, just on its own. So we're going to go past, we're going to see if that happens this time. How long have we been going? 5 minutes. It's 5.5 minutes. Okay, good. Actually, I'm going to get some water right now. So, we were talking, do you remember? Oh, come on, last time you were here. You weren't here, I know you were here. Come on, here being that state of mind. You know, you and I have been in the same place before. And you know what, many times, it's just that most times, like the overwhelming majority of times, we have no reason to know that we are both in the same place at the same time. But of course we're in the same place at the same time. People's lives have, we're within a certain set of possibilities and constraints. So there are certain things that can happen and certain things that can't happen. And the more you can just sort of say, oh, okay, these are the things that can happen, the more you are open to the possibility that something you really want to happen is about to happen if you just say yes to something that you really don't know well. You gotta trust yourself. You gotta go there. You gotta go. You gotta take the fun. You're like, just take that first time you go, say, you rock climbing with Kelly, and we power off on. But you know, that first time you got to be, you gotta do it. You got to believe. And the more you believe and you act on your beliefs, the more you believe and you act on your beliefs, the more you believe and you act on your beliefs, the more you believe. And then you act on your belief. Oh, no, Austin, those look like man-eating sea bass. Holy whoopsies. I knew, you know, oh, shit, it's too hot. I keep forgetting. Oh, I keep forgetting. Well, let's see. Maybe it's not. Sometimes, well, it's the kind of thing you can't tell by just sticking your foot in, because it could be too hot, and that would be, oh, this is very hot, but you know what? It's not too hot. It's not too hot. It's not too hot. Oh. Wow, okay. We're going to put the other foot in. Oh, you see, the other foot's much more ready to go. Oh, okay, I get it. I get it. It's just a real onslaught of heat receptors that are kind of going hot, 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 hot. And it's okay. It's okay, yeah, it's hot. It's hot. But when you start learning that, it's a very powerful thing. Fear of the unknown. Is a trick. Taught to you by societal forces. A trick. trick. A trick. A trick. And we're all being tricked out of our lives, the time of our lives. The more we think we've got to pay attention to things that, well, if you just look at it and say, really, is this more important than living my life right now? Well, I really need to know the latest crap from the billionaires and soon-to-be trillionaires. By trillionaires, soon-to-be trillionaires, I'm talking about corporate entities, which is not very hard to imagine that. Really hard there? It's not mobile. But there are going to be a lot more. Oh yeah, say Walmart's got it. Well, I don't know, is that true? Really, it's a lot. Hold it. I think the exaggeration meter, well, I wasn't trying to exaggerate. I just had to go through it and say, yeah! Well, wait. Trillion. We're not talking about, no. Trillion. That's a rocking big number. I passed it on my way to my attempt to go to count the number of molecules in a mole. Now they know how many holes it takes to fill the Albert Hole. I'd love to turn you on. And on. I was falling in love with your buttons and bows, with your buttons and bows, with your buttons and bows. They say, what do they say, my dear? What? They say, well, they say every man must have protection. Every man. I swear I can see my reflection somewhere so far above the wall. I see my light comes shining from the west down to the east. Any day now. Any day now, I shall any day now, any day, I'm telling you, baby, any day. I'm telling you, I'm gonna erase. Welcome to the new addition to my humble abode. Well, I've been living for over a year in my Toyota Sienna minivan. And this, I'm very happy to show off, is an extension that I built. Which is a good thing I did because, well, people are strange, you know. When you're a stranger, faces seem ugly. When you're alone, women seem wicked. When you're unwanted, streets are up even when you're down, when you're strange. No one remembers your name when you're strange. Faces come out of the rain when you're strange. When you're strange. I know what it's like to be strange. Oh, I've been in the wilderness. Yes, I have. The wilderness. People just have a need. Look right through you. As if you don't exist. And now, oh now, what can we say about now? Now, relax, honey child. Though I do have my doubts. After all, you can't see the forest for the trees. Oh, don't get me wrong, Hoochie Cookie. It's not that I'm not, it's just that I'm not in the market for a boy who wants to love only me. And I'm not saying you're not pretty. I'm saying I'm not ready for any person, place, or thing to try and hold the reins in on me. So I'll be leaving. I see no sense in all this crying and grieving. We'll both live a lot longer if you live without me. If you live without me. If you live without me. Telling you. Well, I'm asking you. Well, let's see. I'm setting you up. Said if you're damned if you do, if you're damned if you don't. It's the Woody Woodpecker song.